Tyrese went on the Breakfast Club, and it's been a while since he went on the Breakfast Club. Apparently, I hadn't noticed, but apparently they don't fuck with him, Charlemagne or DJ Envy, all that much because Tyrese, fuck shit. So he was on there. They were interviewing him, and Envy said some weird shit. You know, the more and more you hear motherfucker, the less and less you like them. Just because of the shit they say, that just be weird.
Yeah.
Who you
And
talking about? DJ Envy
DJ
or
Envy,
Tyrese? Because I'm about to
I'm
say
talking about DJ Envy right now.
it's a who the fuck I like more off between them two niggas.
Hey, who the who I yeah. Ugh. Anyway, so Envy sells to Tyrese. Man, you know, at a point I wanted to box your mouth.
Wait,
Well, some to that effect. But the important part here for you that holds distinction is he told a grown man, I wanted to box your mouth.
what?
Um, I'm really tired of DJ Envy acting like a tough guy. There's no need for it. I just seen you get tough with Jesus and Mero and Huff and Puff and walk out of some shit. I just seen you get tough with Tyrese. I seen you try to get tough with Joe Budden. Stop with the tough shit.
Oh,
You never
I
do
forgot
no
gunplay.
tough. You never do no tough shit other than say tough shit. So stop with the tough shit.
You
Just be
forgot gunplay most
DJ.
recently.
Just be DJ Envy.
Gunplay most recently.
Huh? Yeah, gunplay too. Yeah, definitely gunplay. Yeah. Stop being the. You're not tough. You're not tough.
You're not a
And I'll say.
gangster. You're not.
And I'll say. And I'll
Oh,
say.
hold
And I'll
on.
say. And I'll say this.
Fuck. I'm adding to your point. You get back on it. We forget about Rick Ross. That whole shit with him and Rick Ross.
That's what started the gunplay shit.
No, he got a whole separate. I mean, the shit with him and Gunplay has since become separate
Yeah.
from
But I'm saying that's what
the shit
started
with
it.
him and Rick Ross. Yeah.
I was just saying that's what started it.
No, I'm just it begs to be mentioned in this whole diatribe
Oh,
you
well,
making right here.
yeah. But where was that?
DJ Envy
DJ
is
Envy.
annoying.
DJ Envy is fucking annoying.
The
Yeah, it's just
tough shit.
you're not gonna do it. Stop it. It doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, I know I was gonna say real quick. You can tell that some shit is struggling when you start to make yourself the story. I can tell you're not good at the art of entertainment when you got to interject yourself in the entertainment so fucking often. You're the story with the Rick Ross shit. You're the story with the gunplay shit. You're the story with the car show shit. You're the story with with the with the housing scam shit. You're the story with the guest on the show causing problems. If you have an issue with the motherfucker, why would you not address it before the show starts? Before y'all hit record? Before you cut the camera on, why you not addressing the issue with the person then? That was a rhetorical question. We know why. You want to get it on camera.
Ratings.
You want the salaciousness of the event. But when it makes you look away when you use your real life shit for the fodder to the salaciousness of the event. You using real life situations. You using your marriage to get on the radio and have a reconciliation moment and I'm a come clean moment and tell the world that I was cheating on my wife and I'm asking for forgiveness.
Constantly using marriage.
Constantly, you use your marriage to write a book to profit off of your own shit. But then you're quick to turn around and say motherfucker and be mad at motherfuckers being in your business. Can't have it both ways, Envy. But back to motherfuckers being in your business. You invited Tyrese into your marriage to help y'all out. In the time when y'all was going through it, you know, when you was on the radio telling motherfuckers that you was cheating on your wife. That time, Tyrese came in and by your account, your wife account, and his account, helped you all save y'all marriage. And then
Try to fuck your bitch.
eight, no, then 8 to 10 years later, because I don't recall when he did this shit, but it probably more than 8 years ago. It had to be it was more than 10 years ago because the oldest boy wasn't born yet. So yeah,
And now you want to box his mouth.
I'm gonna go 13 years later. Now you wanna
Box his mouth.
box his fucking mouth, and you wait 13 years to express this shit on the radio.
You could have been boxed this nigga mouth whenever you wanted to, my nigga.
And then the shit you want to box his mouth about. First of all, you said he disrespected your wife the first time. Like, this is what leads me to believe this shit is all fabricated on your end. You just wanted to use a soft fucking target to boost ratings and controversy. So you tell this man he disrespected your wife. Like, he talked about your wife in some kind of way. He called your wife out on some other shit. Called her a hoe, skank, skeezer, bitch, cunt, hoe, whatever the fuck. That's how it was insinuated to me. You disrespected my wife and I want to fuck you up. You made her cry or whatever. And then Tyrese hops on the internet after the fact, because I don't know what the fuck he did in the interview. I don't know why he didn't say what the fuck you talking about. I think he did actually say what the fuck you talking about. And Envy wouldn't say it. That's what it was. They said, what you talking about? What did he do? And he was like, he know what he did. I ain't gonna get to all that. That's neither here nor there. But I'm gonna bring it up and make a big deal about it. But I ain't gonna
When
tell
they
you
bring
about
it up now.
Why the fuck bring it up? You know it's gonna be a lightning rod of an issue. You know it's gonna take up the fucking room. So you might, if you're not willing to be open and completely transparent with it, don't even broach the topic. But you did.
If you're not gonna be
But you
forthcoming,
did. Anyway, so you do that. You say that about him. You say you want to box his mouth while not doing it. You don't tell people what it was. He comes out the next day and says, I went, that shit was bugging me. I went to my motherfucking iCloud and said, what a text message is that? And the motherfucker said, last year I was talking to you and your wife. What the fuck do you mean you cut me off? You been cutting me off. You ain't talked to me in years and shit like that. Nigga, last year I was talking to your wife about shooting the breeze. She was shooting the breeze with this bitch. Multiple text messages. Over like he's the one clip I saw, he spent like 2 days of talking with this bride. Nothing like he didn't go into detail with the messages, but he said one of them was about, hey, look at this Rolls Royce I bought. I know you and Envy into cars. And then he went on to say that me, you, and her in text changed together, fam. All of us. So what was the disrespect? And if so, why was you talking to me last year? I think he said about August. And then the day after that, because Envy he runs a daily radio show, responded and said, "Nah, I ain't fuck with you when you did inappropriate shit. You came on to my wife, and I ain't like that shit." And then he calls his wife, and his wife begins to talk and say, "I like Tyrese. Tyrese is cool, and I don't want to disparage him. Um, but yeah, he it was an inappropriate message." And then we didn't talk anymore after that. I don't want to get into details about what we said. She just said that shit, but it really sounded like last night at the Envy household, there was a conversation that was had, probably some tears involved. I don't know what your light skinned ass did, but I'm insinuating that you cried and begged your wife to get on the radio and say, um, cooperate your little bullshit ass story. And she just acquiesced and went along with it as best she could. They didn't come out looking like they were like the truth tellers in the situation at all. It looked like they was hiding shit that they had to hide because they didn't have any proof of him doing the things that they were trying to say he did. I'm gonna tell you this, and then I'm gonna ask you: No, no, no. I'm gonna ask you first. I already know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say my shit. I'm all over the place. I'm gonna fuck a nigga up if you come on to my wife. I'm not gonna be friends with you. We're not gonna be talking. And definitely after you come on to my wife, she's not gonna be talking to you. No text messages, no phone calls, nothing. The relationship is over with at that point.
Yeah.
That's my stance on it. I might not whoop your ass, but if you press again, then there's no might. I'm gonna fight you. You might whoop my ass, but you're gonna have to whoop my ass. Cause I'm not gonna just let you just take my wife from me, nigga.
I mean,
And
the
I'm not gonna just
motherfucker
stand
that
my
I
feet
went,
around that bullshit.
a
Period.
motherfucker that I went to for marital assistance. He ain't even got one time though, cause he's for all intents and purposes preying on my bitch.
That was it to the story. I thought you were.
No, that was this. I'm agreeing with you saying. I'm just further
Mm.
resounding the fact that someone that I reached out to, that she and I reached out to for marital assistance, and then somehow through that interaction, you end up flirting with my bitch. That's like a therapist. That's a motherfucker who's working with privileged information.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker who know what we going through. So you know the slick shit to say, the slick Tyrese shit to say, to even initiate the fucking flirt. That's what I mean. You don't have one time to do that.
That exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with you on that one. Yep.
Yeah.
One strikeout situation.
Yeah. Once you attempt to talk to my chick, that's it. There can be no more conversations because it's not on a friendly level. So your attempt is you trying to get her, and at that point, anything that she entertain, oh, it's causing commotion.
Consequences, repercussions around this motherfucker.
Hey,
Man.
hey, there was a movie starring one Mister. We've mentioned him a couple times this episode. Omar Epps and one Mister Todd Smith. There's a
Oh,
particular
where you going with
scene.
this?
There's a particular
Oh,
scene.
hey, oh,
There's a
where you
particular
going with
scene in
this?
the movie.
Where you going with this, brother? Where you going with this, brother?
Yeah.
There's a particular scene in the movie where the character that goes by the name of God
Oh,
Okay.
where's you going with this, brother?
is in a
Yeah.
pool hall. Is in a pool
Oh
Oh,
hall
where's you going with this, brother?
no.
with 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 the crew, the gang, the fellas,
Mm,
and they're having a conversation. And he asked one of the other fellas about an interaction that fella had with his wife at their baby christening or something like that, right?
mm-hmm.
And dude said, "Man, my bad. Man. I just had a little bit to drink. My fault, bro. You know what it is, or something to that effect." He shoved the pool stick into that fella and then put his
Mm,
body in a dumpster. Now, I'm not saying that anybody would do that here. Not
Yeah, that's
saying
where you
that.
went with it.
But I'm saying
mm,
that as a society, we all saw that movie and we saw that part of that movie. And of all the reprehensible things we saw that particular character do, I don't recall nobody having a problem with that one.
when he mad at it.
I
Boy, I'm
mean,
mad at it.
All I'm
I mean,
saying is that's the exaggeration of where a man is gonna lie in regards to another man flirting, coming on to, or trying to fuck with a woman that they know. A stranger flirt with your woman, not a thing. But a nigga that you know,
yeah, nigga on something.
it's up. We having a problem, and we not gonna. I'm not gonna wait 13 years to address this shit. It's not gonna be something I've been harboring in the back of my mind, and when I bump to that nigga, maybe I'll bring it up. No, I'm directly right. We're gonna have this issue.
What if
I
your wife
don't know
asks
what
you
to
not to
tell
bring
you.
it up?
I don't know. That's just me, and that just
What if
let
your
me
wife?
know
What if
what
your
type of
wife
time
asks you
Envy
not to
was
bring it
on.
up?
Huh?
What if your
I know.
wife
I
asks
still
you not
got.
to bring it up?
I still gotta speak on it. She gotta have a really good reason for me not to speak on this.
She's just that type. She don't like the confrontation.
Oh, nah, that's not
She
gonna be a
shut it
reason.
down. She shut it down to. She shut it down. Like she didn't entertain it for a second. Shut it all the way the fuck down. And she don't like the confrontation. She telling you, and then she's asking you not to speak on it.
Hey, look, I'm gonna speak on it. I ain't gotta be God from in too deep, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna not. No,
Y'all don't see that as an issue.
huh?
Y'all don't see that as an issue.
See, what is an issue? Her telling me not to
And she's
talk,
at,
or
no, she's asking you. Like she shut it down. She's showing you. She's letting you see the whole interaction. She
mm-hmm.
shut it the fuck down.
That's
But
cool.
she has a fearful, nervous condition about shit like that. Like it just gives her the fucking willies to the point where she's a fucking wreck.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, she's gonna have to be less of a delicate flower.
Uh,
I have to address it. I don't know what to tell you.
I can't be around this motherfucker at all no more.
oh, I mean
And
that's
also, I'm
one.
not gonna be around her no more either. But I'm gonna have to address it. Now, I'm saying I ain't gotta get physical with a motherfucker, but I can have a conversation without putting my hands on somebody.
I mean the motherfucker asking you not to do anything.
I know I understand that, and
Yeah,
even with the ask, I'm gonna
yeah.
say it's a no, fam. No, just because my girl asked me some shit, don't mean I'm gonna say yes. Just because hey, look, I don't know where we're at and why we can't do this with people, but just because it means something to you doesn't mean you get it.
I think those one of them easy wins for me. I'm
Hey,
gonna
look,
let
I
you
don't give a
have
fuck.
that one.
But hey, look,
I'm gonna let you
I
have
think that
that
need to
one
be
because
said.
I'm.
I think that need to be said. Just because it means something to you, don't mean you get it.
I can agree with that, but this ain't the one. I'm letting you have that one.
I mean, I feel you.
That's
I
an
feel you.
easy one for me to let go. For me to for you to have to let go of me cheating or something
Hey,
later
look, I
on.
feel you, but I'm just not about the. I'm not finna Irish goodbye a friend in this moment. I'm not finna just sit here and ignore your phone calls. I'm not finna sit here and not go around other friends that we share in common because I don't want to run into you. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? There's just a
but
lot of
tell,
shit built up that you gonna have to maneuver around not bringing this shit up.
hey, fam, I don't not show up. I don't not act strange. I look at motherfuckers and I talk about it if they want to mention some shit. That was one of the problems a motherfucker had with me yesterday. They're like, man, you need to do that shit in private. I'm like, man, if a motherfucker standing next to me and get drunk talking about they get it out the mud, no, we ain't doing shit in private. We doing it right when they made the offense at. You
Right
get to
when you
talking
ball
that
your fists is what make you unclench that motherfucker.
exactly. You get to talking about that. She like, well, why the whole party gotta be uncomfortable? The whole party don't gotta be uncomfortable. This motherfucker should have said this. Talk to this motherfucker. Tell this motherfucker not to us. I'ma pay your monkey ass when I feel like it. And we ain't got the tat tat tat. What the fuck?
Hey, look. The whole party can continue. I don't need the attention of the party guest. I don't need y'all for this. I'm talking to this motherfucker. He
Fam,
hear me. Y'all ain't gotta listen. Go dance. Go have a drink.
that's that's
I'm
all
talking
I'm
to this
saying.
motherfucker right now.
All I'm saying is, if this motherfucker didn't own tat, this whole thing wouldn't even be fucking started. But y'all ain't finna come down on tat. Everybody always come down on tat. Everybody always come down on tat. How's the
Everybody.
party awkward because of tat? The party awkward because this motherfucker just brought up Ron O'Neal.